I'm not a part of hip hop directly. I'm not a rapper, obviously. To kind of see what these guys have done.
Cassie wasn't Diddy's only long-term girlfriend. Before her, there was his on and off again relationship with Kim Porter. And sadly, it looks like she might have also been a victim of his terrifying behavior. It recently came out that she'd allegedly been writing a memoir before she passed away. And the kind of allegations that she made against Diddy will honestly give you nightmares. When the disturbing video of Diddy harming Cassie in a hotel came out, the whole world could see the kind of horrors he was truly capable of. Cassie is still around to share her truth, but Kim tragically lost her life in 2018. She was only 47 at the time. A Los Angeles County medical examiner said that it happened because of pneumonia, but it's recently become a topic of debate online by those who are more skeptical. Kim isn't around to give her side of things anymore, but recently a story started making the rounds which claimed that she'd written about her experiences with Diddy behind closed doors. Pinkville reported that an alleged 40-page manuscript had surfaced and that it was supposedly part of Kim's memoir, which she began writing months before she passed away. It was submitted to news outlets by an anonymous source, and the story goes that it was found on a flash drive that had once belonged to her. Even though it hasn't been proved that the pages are from her unfinished memoir, it is written in a way that would suggest that it was about her life. The manuscript's writer called Diddy by his actual name, Sean, and the pages went into graphic detail about some super horrific incidents that they claim to have happened. And as you probably guessed by now, they make Diddy look like a total monster. He came across as someone insanely jealous who took his anger out in the worst kind of way. In one truly chilling excerpt from the documents, the memoir writer claimed that she once came out of the bathroom to find Diddy holding flowers. She thought that they were from him at first, but then he revealed that they weren't, and he asked her who they were from. Her best guess was that they were from a fan, but after she told him that, he threw the card that the flowers came with at her feet. And just a heads up, what he did after that is super messed up. He apparently then hurt her so badly that she fell to the floor. The writer claimed that while on the ground, she saw that the card read, "The other night was amazing. We must do it again." So obviously it wasn't from a fan, but she went on to allege that it was probably from a producer that she'd met with. But Diddy reportedly did not believe her, and she wrote that he shouted, "That's not how this works. You have my child. You don't touch anyone unless I allow it." And you guys are not going to believe what the writer accused him of doing next. She alleged that out of nowhere, he used a chair to harm her, and that the next thing she knew, she was waking up in a hospital with no memory of how she even got there. Her arm was reportedly in a cast, her face hurt, her eyebrow was in immense pain, and her lip too. And the crazy thing is that the first person she claimed that she saw when she came to was the man who she believed put her there. Whoever wrote the manuscript also alleged that they never said anything about Diddy's behavior because they didn't think their word would hold up against someone as powerful as him. Elsewhere in the pages of the questionable memoir, the writer described the ways that Diddy supposedly controlled her life and mentally manipulated her by using fear. She explained that she was disappointed in herself for allowing him to keep coming back into her life, and that he never lived up to his promises of changing and becoming a better person. The fact that the memoir hasn't been verified as being real didn't do anything to slow down the online theories that Diddy could have been just as cruel to Kim as he was to Cassie. After the story of Kim's supposed memoir broke, one Twitter user asked for the cause of Kim's passing to be investigated again. Another person tweeted that they could only imagine what Kim Porter dealt with behind closed doors. Other more well-known figures also weighed in with their thoughts on Kim and Diddy's relationship. According to The Root, singer Jaguar Wright claimed that Kim had written a book that terrified Diddy, and this was before the mysterious excerpt showed up in July 2024. Jaguar also said that when it came to Kim's sudden passing, she believed that there might have been foul play involved. A report by Sportskeeda revealed that there was someone else who claimed that they'd heard about a book that Kim was writing about her life. Reportedly, a feminist author named Cola Booth had gotten close to Kim in the last couple of years of her life, and she claimed that Kim confided in her and told her some disturbing secrets. In May 2024, she posted a series of tweets on her Twitter with allegations that will seriously blow your mind. Like Jaguar, she also claimed that her friend's passing might have been caused by something a lot more sinister than her illness. Cola wrote that pneumonia could be easily faked by a doctor or the morgue, and she added that Kim was about to turn in a book she wrote about her life before she suddenly lost her life. In her opinion, rich black women didn't suddenly pass away from pneumonia at age 47 while reportedly locked away from the world instead of receiving medical care at a hospital. She pointed out that Kim didn't have any family around to protect her and that those reasons had led her to believe that the public wasn't being told what truly happened. Cola also had some surprising things to say about Cassie. She tweeted that what people saw in the video footage of Diddy and Cassie was nothing compared to other things he'd done. She went on to claim that she would never forget how she once heard that he tried to make Kim lick Cassie's tampon. And if all that wasn't controversial enough already, she went on to allege that when Cassie first began dating Diddy, she allowed herself to be used in order to disrespect Kim in her own home. She wrote that Cassie let herself be flaunted in Kim's face, and that she supposedly even laughed when Diddy harmed Kim in front of her. Kim's ex, singer Albie Sher, also shared his skepticism about the circumstances in which Kim lost her life. According to Atlanta Black Star, he stated on Instagram that he knew very clearly that Kim didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. In another post, he claimed that Kim had been running away from a situation, and he had even suggested that she get in touch with the FBI. I don't know if we'll ever know what happened to Kim though. For now, we only have words and very little evidence. And while some people strongly believe that she did write a book about her life, there are others who completely disagree. One of her longtime friends, Abani Electra, took to Instagram to insist that the documents, which had been circulating in July, were fabricated, per Hot New Hip Hop. She wrote that Kim never drafted or wrote a book, memoir, or manuscript. She said that several people were continuing to speak about it and spread blatant lies regarding this mystery manuscript as if it were true. Ebony went on to claim that people would go to great lengths to achieve fame and notoriety, and she advised anyone reading her post to not believe the liars who said that they had the manuscript or that they'd read it. She finished by saying that Kim would never do such a thing. But what do you guys think? Is there any chance that the manuscript pages were really written by Kim? And are you someone who believes that there was more to her passing than what we've been told? Let me know in the comments below.